Hello. It's hard to find a spot because it's somewhere between spring and winter. Okay. But the bottom line is that homelessness is a money issue. See, we keep thinking that homelessness is a housing issue, but it isn't. We've got it wrong. It is a money issue. Okay? See, we don't know anything about money. If you don't know anything about money before you're homeless, you're not going to know anything about money after you're homeless. So the key is to study money. You must understand money. Your children must understand money. We have it wrong. We keep thinking that the homelessness is a housing issue. That is a consequence of not having any money. No housing. It is a money issue. Number one, 99.9% of us don't understand money. I've been studying money for 20 years, so that doesn't include me, y'all. But look, I've been studying money for 20 years, and I'm still learning. We are not taught about money in childhood. Our parents don't teach us. They don't know anything about money either. Okay? We're not taught about money in schools. Nothing about a penny savings bank. So we go out into the world, we don't know anything about money, whether we're rich or poor, no matter what color we are. Now, for example, Burt Reynolds, he died broke. The house that he was living in wasn't even his. He died broke. Lonnie Anderson had to forgive all of his back child support because he couldn't pay it. And there's so many rich people that have gone bust. There are so many abandoned mansions from rich people, from celebrities, from doctors who didn't know anything about money and went bust. And they don't have any money either. The key is that we must understand money. We must read every book out there. You must educate yourself about money. No spending, minimum spending, maximum savings. Now, there's a man from India that bought a $23 million building. Okay? Pay cash as far as I understand. $23 million. He's not even from this country. Why? Because the Indians are super savers. Even in their own culture, they're super savers. Okay? Not just when they come over here, but even in their own culture, they are super savers. You must educate yourself about money. The first thing you should do is study money. The second thing you should do is save money, aggressively save money. Even if you save a quarter or a dollar or whatever, you should still save it. The third thing you should do is buy property, buy land. If you buy land, there is no homeless issue. There's none, because you can get on that property, even if it's just a 40 by 100 lot, you can get on that property and put a trailer on it or build your own third world house. What is your own third world house? That's just brick and straw. Okay? So you can build your own third world house as long as you have a lot. Now, for example, these two people, they both are getting a disability check. So they're living in a tent. But yet they do not have the money for all these rent deposits that they usually charge. They don't have the money. Why? Because they haven't saved anything from that disability check. They haven't saved anything. So they don't have even the money for a rent deposit. Now, see, even if you get a disability check, you can save. Now, I know the government has this rule. You can't have a $1,200 in the bank or $200, something like that. Well, you can put it in somebody's name that you know. You know, you can have a joint savings account in somebody else's name, and you'll be okay. So if you get over $1,200 or $2,000, whatever that number is, the government really won't harass you because it's not your account. It's that other person's account also. But now illegals, particularly the ones from Central America, they don't know. They know less than we know about money. They don't need. Oh, they're so busy hustling the government out of food stamps and rent subsidies, and they're getting all of that, and the welfare check, that they don't even understand money. They don't understand money either. If the welfare system does not work for illegals, what they would do is smuggle people, smuggle drugs, and make some money from that. They would take that $40,000 that they have made from hustling drugs and hustling people, and they would buy a Tundra rather than taking that same $40,000 and buying 10 acres of real estate, 10 acres of land, which would make sense to me. But see, we don't know much about, Americans don't know much about money, but they're in the negative zone. They know less than we know about money. They know nothing, nada, zippo. Okay, because all they do is hustle the government for money. Okay, now begging, if you beg for money, that's old. That's an old economic system. Begging for money is one of the oldest in the Bible. Okay, but it's not economics, because the Bible says we're supposed to work 6 days and work in the seventh day with rest. So begging is not actually economics. So homelessness, in my opinion, is about money. We got it wrong. We keep thinking that it's about housing. If everybody on Skid Row had a lot of land, a 40 by 100 lot, there would be nobody on Skid Row. There would be nobody on Skid Row. I don't understand why people on Skid Row are not buying property. Because if we have property, if each one of us, particularly black Americans, have property, because let's face it, we're the poorest of the poor. That's why we all need to buy property. I'm not racist, I'm real. We all need to buy property. There would be no housing issues whatsoever. Once you have land, there is no housing issues. Have a nice day.